Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that teach and that rule well today. And salutation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry, and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. So basically, I'm just going to get into a quick lesson straight to the point. As you can see, I have this video queued up on the screen. Okay, which is all one of the beloved brothers channel. Okay, which his channel is Arrows of Nation 144. And it reads, okay, the title, The American Dream You Have to be asleep, to believe it. Wake up, Jake. Yeah, when it goes to the Jake. Okay, when it comes to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you Israelites. Okay, which this place, just give me a minute. Okay, like I say, Jake, coming to you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, you Israelites. Okay, your true biblical nationality. Okay, when it comes to America, this place is known as Babylon the Great in the scriptures. Okay, and also this place is known as our captivity. Okay, when it comes to you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, that we're being ruled by the biblical Edomites, the so-called white race. Okay, mainly these elites on down. Okay, when it comes to the government officials. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna play this video and get a couple of scriptures. And that's gonna be the lesson, because this individual went into how everything here in America is a delusion when it comes to so-called freedom or liberation. Okay, when it comes to the average American citizens. Okay, that think they have rights. Okay, but this system, okay, which another way of saying the system, a pit, okay, is when it comes to the system being destructive, it's very destructive to you so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. And when it comes to the prophets, okay, of Yahweh Shai Shai, mainly the men of Great Millstone, on down, and we out there telling you that eventually this place, America, is going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire at the peak of the Third World War, when Yahweh Shai returned, who the world called Christ, okay, by the way of what the world called UFOs, which are the chariots, okay. And when it comes to salvation, only the elect is going to be delivered, the 144,000 and the 1/3, because 2/3, according to Zechariah chapter 13 verse 8, they're going to be cut off and die, okay, as we're about to approach the time of Jacob's trouble, okay, Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 7, okay. And wait till this system collapse, okay, financially, and these elites ready to bring in a new system when it comes to a new currency that ties into the format of the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip written in Revelation chapter 13 verse 16, okay. And those that of our people take that sea hip, as we say, okay, they're going to be destroyed by the way of the missiles, according to Revelation chapter 14 verse 9, okay. But we coming to the time now, like I say, financial crash, civil unrest, okay, race wars, okay, clash wars, the Third World War, martial law, concentration camps, okay, the coming of the implementation of the RFID micro, okay. So ain't gonna be no excuse, because Yahweh Shai has set up the prophets on the highways and byways, and his word being viral or global by the way of the internet, man, okay. But let me go ahead and play this video.
America is the land of the free. It's completely meaningless. The average American citizen has less freedom than any random villager in Indonesia or in Ghana or in any other part of the global south. What freedom are you even talking about? Most Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. For most Americans, if they miss even one paycheck, they're going to be thrown out onto the street. That's the reality. You don't have just one master in America in terms of your slavery. We were talking about debt slavery, wage slavery, and so on. Your employer is your master. Your student student loan officer is your master. Your landlord is your master. The credit card bureau is your master. Your mortgage loan officer is your master. Your insurance adjuster, your HMO, the IRS, your credit card company, they're all your masters. In America, you're a slave with many masters. And they all have their chains on you, and they all have their own lash that they can use on your back. So I'm asking, what freedom do you have? What freedom do you have that's so special and so unique? None. Honestly, none. Zero. There are no freedoms that you have in the West, in America, that are not available elsewhere. And there is freedom elsewhere that you do not have in America. But they tell you all the time about how free you are, so that by implication, you will assume that every other country in the world is an oppressive tyranny and no one is able to do anything. And then, of course, you have the fact that the overwhelming majority of Americans never leave that country, so they don't even know what it's like in any other country. Western civilization, so-called civilization, never did actually believe in freedom as the highest value. That's the reality that they don't even want you to know about. They never did believe in freedom as the highest value. This is just something that they tell you. It's just part of the sales pitch. Convince you about how wonderful your society is. They just sell to the public this idea about freedom.
Yeah, so once again, you see the video. Give me a minute once again. Okay, once again, man, as you seen the video, that individual is explaining how delusional, okay, when it comes to you Americans, especially you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, okay, you Israelites, think you got liberation or freedom here in America. Okay, like I said, this place is known as our captivity. Okay, as we're experiencing the curses written in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 16 through 68. Okay, but they give you the delusion, okay, that you're an American citizen and you got rights. Okay, but at the same time, this place, okay, is known for, when it comes to so-called blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans, okay, when it comes to the system, how much it's corrupt. Okay, when it comes to the federal prison system, okay, when it comes to the system, when it comes to divorce courts, okay, alimony, okay, child support, okay, systems that possibly benefits when it comes to welfare, Section 8, okay, which all those are government hands out, okay, that our people trust in. Your average job, okay, career, okay. But like I say, man, eventually this place is on the verge of going down, man. Okay, and wait till the Lord allow Esau Edom more and more show his horns, how he feel toward you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. But let me get the book of Micah chapter 2, verse 1. And it says, Micah chapter 2, verse 10. And it says, arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. And that's what we're telling you, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, that this place America is our captivity, not our rest. And the only way you can rise up out of it, okay, from the spiritual slumber, is come back acknowledging Yahweh Shema Shai and your true heritage as being Israelites and prophecies and the times that we in. Okay, to knowledge your enemies, the knowledge this place America eventually going to be destroyed, man. Okay, and Yahweh Shai is going to be the one that's going to come back and redeem us and set up a kingdom when it comes to our rest. Okay, after the deliver out of this captivity. Okay, majority of our people, they don't want to hear that. So that's on them. Okay, our whole concern is about the elect. Okay, and the Lord gave him over to that confusion, that delusion, to think that this place America, okay, is going to be their rest and they're looking for this place to prosper. Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 4. I also would choose their delusions and would bring their fears upon them, going into you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, the 2/3 of Israel. Because when I called, none did answer, and how the Lord is calling, by the way of the prophets. And when I spake, they did not hear, but they did evil before my eyes, and choose that, in which I delighted not. Yeah, so the Lord ain't dealing with America when it comes to this place prospering. Okay, he set this place up eventually to be destroyed. And like I said, this place to be our captivity. But in the meantime, our people trust in the money system. They trust in these false gods, these idols, okay? These different sets of religions. And when Yahweh Shema Shai present the prophets to them, okay, their response is to scoff, to scorn, okay? To debunk the Hebrew Israelites, coming with what their belief is, okay? But that's the Lord giving them over to the delusion, okay? Like I say, even to the point, thinking that this place, America, is going to continue on, okay? Our people just now, okay, got over the belief of, when it comes to this whole, the presidential election, okay, voting for Trump or Kamala Harris, okay, which both is not for your good, okay, not for the best interest of you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, okay. So that once again, the Lord is giving them over to that delusion, okay, for them not taking heed to the prophets. This is Psalms chapter 62, verse 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. Yeah, so the point is, trust not in oppression. Okay, like I say, this system is corrupt and oppressive to you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. And the ones of our people that trusting in this economy, okay, the richest, okay, especially when it comes to this dollar, is vain. Okay, because eventually it's going to collapse. Okay, as I say, these elites ready to move forward with a new currency. Okay, when it comes to the CBDCs, central bank digital currency, in the format of the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, because the dollar ain't nothing but Federal Reserve notes, okay, or debt, okay, that's ready to come to the point of the system crashing, and globally, okay, as America dollar losing more and more of its value, okay, devaluing, as we're about to witness inflation, hyperinflation, okay, shortages, okay, when it comes to the economy, the marketplaces, okay. But our people trust in oppression, okay, when it comes to the system. Let's get on with Isaiah chapter 36, verse 6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed. You're going to this economy and this system that's ready to collapse, okay, especially Esau Edom. And it says that our people, once again, thinking that this place is going to prosper, okay, by trusting in this system and the enemy. And it says, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt, okay? In the modern day Egypt, or spiritual Egypt, is America, okay? Which Egypt is a Greek word meaning bondage, okay? Whereon, if a man lean, okay, in America is modern day or spiritual Egypt, okay? Which the word America itself means bitter, okay? Whereon, if a man lean, okay, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is the Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust in him. And this point going into the simple Negro, Latino, Native Americans, leaning upon this place, trusting in this place, man. Okay? Yeah, although us, that's in the faith. Okay, yes, we gotta, work. Okay, we gotta, pay taxes, bills. Okay? But it's the Lord that provide for us. We trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. And we know that we under the curses. Okay? And then one of the curses is that we're going to have to go to our enemies for the one of all things. Okay, but we're not having the mind frame of prosperity, a career, entrepreneur, okay, trusting in this place to prosper. Okay, and we're looking for this place downfall every day. And eventually it's going to take place soon. Okay, but majority of our people that push the day of the Lord off and trust in this place, they're going to be cut off guard as a thief in the night, as it says in the scriptures. Okay, let's get this. And I'll get ready to close. On Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than where we believe. So our salvation is nearer than where we believe, because we see the prophecies when it comes to the signs of Yahweh Shema Shai, of this place of America going down, man. Okay? And that's, once again, the Lord set up the prophets to give the understanding when it comes to prophecies, okay, to know the times that we in, okay, that it's high time to wake out of that spiritual slumber, okay. coming back acknowledging your inheritance as the Hebrew Israelites and serving Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? Let's get this. The book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 14. And it says, wherefore he said, awake. Yeah, and it says, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh Shai shall give thee light. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, and redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. Yeah, so we understand, us that have been called, and hopefully are the elect being chose. Okay, we come into the understanding more and more that this place America is not our rest, and more this place is heading for its destruction. Okay, and the only way that you can be delivered is coming back acknowledging Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, and your heritage, okay, and repenting. So that's it on that. And knocking off with Romans chapter 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and it's going into America, okay, Babylon the Great. It said, rejoice over her, thou heaven, ye holy apostles and prophets. For Yahweh by Shem Shai have avenged you on her. Okay, so it's going to be the avenge of Yahweh Shem Shai, the redemption of Yahweh Shem Shai of the elect. Okay, start with the prophets. Okay, the holy apostles and prophets, and and the rest of the elect being delivered, the 1/3. Okay, so the Lord got vengeance set for this place, America. Okay, and part of the vengeance that the Lord gonna bring to America is the Lord bringing judgment upon 2/3 of our people, man, for trusting in this place, man. Okay, verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea. And it's going into those thermonuclear missiles. Okay, that's what that great millstone represent. Okay, the missiles destroying this place, America, and the sea representing the people. Okay, the nations that's over here. Okay, including 2/3 of our people. Okay, that's going to be destroyed by those missiles. Saying, this with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Okay, so by violence, this place America is going out. It was started with violence. Okay, it started with violence, with the bloodshed and the enslavement of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and it's going to go out by the way of violence. Okay, so expect more and more as we're approaching Jacob's trouble, the times to get worse before it get better. Okay, before Yahweh Shai return, man. Okay, because Yahweh Shai is going to set up a righteous kingdom. Okay, and America is not part of that, man. Okay, because once this place America be destroyed by the way of missiles and the chariots bringing fire, this place is never going to be inhabited again. Okay, by nations. Okay, it's going to become a desert and only be inhabited by desert-like creatures, man. Okay, and Israel. Okay, when it comes to the rightful owners of the land of Israel, okay, is going to be set up under the rule of Yahweh Shem Shai and David, okay, right along with the rest of the elect, okay. No, those are so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, not those phonies over there that you see over there now that occupying our land. That land gonna be destroyed by the way of missiles, okay. When it comes to those Edomites over there, Amalek in particular, and once that land gonna be destroyed, it's gonna be built back up by the rightful owners, okay. When it comes to Yahweh Shai and the elect, okay. But America never gonna be inhabited again, okay. And that's when we're gonna have true rest, when Yahweh Shai established the kingdom, man, okay. And these nations, these heathen nations, start with the Edomites, okay. Mainly the elites that escaped the missiles, as they're gonna be in their retreats, and the rest of the heathen nation that remain at that time, okay, they're gonna go into captivity, and they're gonna be servitude or lamest term, slaves up on us, man. Okay. And like I always make mention, the 2/3 of our people that die on this side, they're gonna have to come back in the kingdom, being the sons and daughters of the elect, and that's how they're gonna inherit the kingdom. Okay. And the heathens that perish on this side, cause ain't no salvation for the other nations. Okay. They're gonna perish on this side, and they're gonna come back through their bloodline, through the rest of the heathen nations that be reserved for captivity, for slavery, they're going to come back being servants as well, or slaves as well, okay, for 1,000 years. And after that 1,000-year period, the only nation that's going to be done away with are the biblical Edomites, okay, according to Obadiah 1:18, okay. And the heathen nation that remained after that 1,000-year period, they're going to be servant to, okay, to us forever, because our kingdom is going to be an everlasting kingdom, okay, under the rule of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here, and I pray that the lesson is edifying. Until next time, Lord willing, shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.